Do you guys remember the rocky launch that No Man's Sky had some 9 years ago? The internet remembers. Those of us like myself couldn't care less because the game is amazing and we're having fun. And the reality is that No Man's Sky still has amazing potential both for new players and old players in 2025 because Hello Games has continued to add value to the game in a way that is way beyond normal DLC and expansion packs that most companies do. Let me explain. So, one of the interesting things about this game is not only the fact that they have updated over time with the expeditions, each time adding additional mechanics and new gameplay components to the game, but they've also come along starting last year with Worlds Part 1, which fundamentally changed all of the geography of the planets. Then coming along with Worlds Part 2, which fundamentally changed all of the underwater portions of the game. Then they added fishing to the game, and then they also just recently added Corvette building. So most games, when they have DLCs over the year, traditionally it will add, those DLCs will add story. They will occasionally add new features. But in the case of No Man's Sky, we're adding new features, we're adding new stories, we're adding new mechanics, we're adding things that are fundamentally game changing. And all of this is because the technology that is driving this game is also being used to drive the upcoming game, Light No Fire, from Hello Games, which still doesn't have a release date. We're all super hyped about it. But it's one of those things where it's pretty rare for a company to have two projects going on at the same time that are piggybacking off of each other in this way. It's kind of like essentially when they have a new feature that they can add into Light No Fire, it gets brought over to No Man's Sky and gets implemented here, where it gets the chance to be essentially beta tested in a large scale format to make sure that it's going to work exactly as intended, while they can continue to tweak it in Light No Fire as they need to. Most recently, as an example, Sean dropped that tidbit about how the Corvettes that we are building in the most recent Voyagers update and the Corvette expedition, which, by the way, are multiplayer in nature. That is the backbone of the multiplayer ocean-faring ships that we are going to be using to cross the oceans of the massive planet that is going to be behind the primary adventuring source in Light No Fire. It's crazy to think about, and I think that's one of the interesting things about this game and why it has so much potential even now, like all these years later, because I've played a lot of games over the years. I'm gonna run over here to my ship. By the way, I just unlocked today, guys. If you didn't catch this morning's stream, I finally unlocked the autophage. I haven't unlocked all of the bits and pieces yet, but I did get, obviously, the staff, which completed the quest. But I got my first headpiece, and then I just took the time to go ahead and modify some existing armor. I don't have the body pieces yet for the autophage, but that's like the next stage of my personal No Man's Sky journey. I'll have another video out about that soon, but I'm going to be working on finding all the bits and pieces to get the look that I want, and then I have a new quest to like unlock a purple star system or purple galaxy or something like that. I don't know. It's crazy stuff. But like over here, as an example, I just spent the last, couple of weeks on and off playing through the Corvette expedition and testing out the new Voyagers update, and really coming in here and putting together this beastie, which is my beetle ship essentially, because it looks like a giant beetle. But I love the Corvette building, and I think the coolest part about this is being able to do this with your friends. So this ship and all of the Corvettes that we have in the game now being things that we can do multiplayer with our friends, I think that is super cool. And knowing that this is the technology that's going on behind the scenes in Light No Fire has me way more excited for Light No Fire than I was before, because I'm getting to see the tech in real time and know what it's going to be like when we get a chance to sink our teeth into it when Hello Games comes out with their next game. So it's, No Man's Sky is really in a unique place because someone had asked me the other day, like, how much content is there? Like, what can you do? And when you start to look at like the base gameplay, which is your primary quests for the Space Anomaly, the Atlas, etc. My original playthrough of that content took me around 85 hours just to go through the primary storylines, and then I had all of these secondary missions, most of which um, had just, a lot of these are just in here now, but like the settlers, the settlement stuff, I haven't finished the settlement stuff. I've got like this, well, these are the new planets ones, but I've also got, like, I still haven't finished the quest line for, what is it here? Um, where is it at? Like industrial surveying. Like I still haven't ever finished that. That's like to teach you how to use like the automation, like to build the automated like gas and mining facilities and things. So there's so much stuff here, all the farm equipment and things. There's more weapons upgrades, industrial secrets. Like there's so much content in this game. And the crazy thing is I did a video last year talking about all the things there are to do in No Man's Sky, and that video is a year old now. I really need to make an updated version of that video for 2025 because they've added so much more. Because when I made that video, I was like, okay, you can quest, you can do base building, you have the freighters and the fleets. Then they added Worlds Part 1, and then they came along and added fishing, which added a whole nother aspect of the game with the fishing skiff be able to fish. And then they came along and did Worlds Part 2 update, which added this ability to do deep sea dives and these planets with massive pressure depths and being able to take your submersible down, 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 way down, down to Goblin Town. Quick commercial break, everyone, to celebrate and give thanks to all of these amazing people who keep me on the air full time. Really appreciate the support. All you got to do is join as a member. You get access to private videos. You can also do super thanks on any upload or super chats and stickers on any live stream or premiere you see. And beyond that, don't forget we're multi streaming over on Twitch now, so you can support over there as well. Thanks so much to everybody. Let's get back to the video at hand. All the new elements that came along with that in terms of the new creatures and the new wildlife, flora and fauna, and just the new look and feel of everything, and then continually updating the tech to bring new shaders and lighting into play. I'm playing on the Xbox version, on the Series X. The game has been freaking amazing ever since I started, and I've just had a great time. And then being able to come in here and know that not only, yeah, I've built the ship, but like I still have all of the, like, I don't have like all the mods for it yet, so I can go out and just start working on grinding mods for my ship. I just got this tool, so now I can start working on like upgrading this multi-tool and then adding all the mods that I want to add to the multi-tool. My freighter is something that I still haven't touched since my recent re-emergence into the game. I got to get the hyperdrives updated. There's so much to do, and so like that's the amazing thing. So much to do in this game, which is why I keep coming back to, whether you're a new player or a returning player. We've been talking to people in our streams who have thousands of hours into this game, and I've played. There's a few games over the years, like Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars: The Republic, that I have logged probably a few thousand hours into over the course of 15 plus years. Um, but this game, having been out for like 9 years, the fact that there are people who have thousands of hours in the game is just genuinely impressive. And it just goes to show you how much there is to do. And when I watch some of these other streamers who have been playing the game for a long time, I look at what do they do long term, and it's like they're continually finding new things because the galaxy is unlimited essentially. Like it's an always expanding perpetual universe where you can go explore and find things to do, whether it's a fresh start character or a base building challenge or the survival game. And that's the other thing, like being able to go in here and like go into the options and like tweak all the difficulties and say, well, maybe I want to try like the normal mode or things. But here, let me actually, as you to the title screen, because that's something that I think is really cool. Because when you go to start a new game, as an example, there's all of these. Let's go down to a new game here. And this is the crazy stuff. So you could start a normal game, a relaxed game, a custom game, a creative game, a survival game, or you can do the latest expedition. And there's more expeditions coming. So there's always something new to do, even if you're a veteran player. And then if you're a new player, and I am relatively new to No Man's Sky, I didn't start playing this game until the World's Part 1 update. I played it for a couple of months last year, and then I've played several of the expeditions since then. And then I recently got back into it with the Voyagers update. I played the Corvette expedition, and now I'm just unlocked the autophage, and I'm back in it for probably the next 6 or 8 weeks or so, waiting for other projects to happen in October and then in November. And I'm having a blast, and it just goes to show you that, um, yeah, No Man's Sky definitely still has potential, whether you're a new player or a returning player. So check it out if you haven't already done so. And if you have, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to check out the playlist with guides, playthroughs, and beyond. And of course, check out the next stream. We're live every single day at 4:30 a.m. Central on YouTube, Twitch, Kick.com, and TikTok. And we're on all the socials as well. So check it all out. We'll see you in the next one.